a special little video for you in collaboration with my Webster's Pages Creative Planner Design teammate. Oh my, what a word. So in collaboration with Jennifer from My Purpley Life, and we decided to bring a little video about using stamps in creative ways in your planner, because I see the question over and over again, how to incorporate stamps into your planner in a creative and fun way, besides those using those, you know, stamps that are especially made for planners, like those little check boxes and stuff. Of course you can use them, they're super cute and they're super convenient, but I would like to show you some other ideas of how to incorporate some fun stamps into your planner design without using those specific planner stamps, okay? So we will decorate 1 or 2 pages together in my Webster's Pages planner, and I decided to decorate a whole week with you together and do some other fun little doodads. But for the beginning I would just like to give you a little introduction what I'm going to use. I guess most of you are kind of familiar with stamps and using, you know, all the supplies you need for stamping. But yet, I will just give you a short introduction and yeah, show you my favorites. So first of all, I've got some white heavyweight paper here for some stamping and some, you know, cutting out. And I've got one of those Project Life cards, which I'm gonna use, you know, to stamp on and to add in between my weekly pages. So it gives me a little more room to play and to write things down. My favorite ink pads for using in my planner actually are those chalk ink pads. Those are pigment ink pads. Those are by Prima marketing, and they're super cute, super convenient, and come in a really large variety of colors, of beautiful colors. And I especially like them because the colors, you know, when you stamp them on the pages, they don't bleed through to the other side. I'm sorry, which is yeah, kind of important for me in this case, because I just don't like to, you know, when I flip the pages, to have the bleed through from the other page. It's kind of bothering me, and I'm trying to covering it up on the back side. So it's super convenient to use those little chalk ink pads or pigment ink pads. I'm also going to use some Ranger Archival ink. This one, when you use it directly on the pages, will bleed through, but I will use it to create some cute self-made matching washi tape. And we will need some of those waterproof ink pads, and just some plain masking tape, and just like a baking sheet or a non-sticky sheet to stick this down to, but we will get to that point later. So what else? I have some repositionable adhesive here, which I like to use to create some, you know, my own like page flags or page markers, sticky notes. Yeah, of course, some stamps. I myself prefer acrylic stamps, clear stamps. I have a huge variety. Just grabbed a couple of them, and especially, you know, smaller designs, of course, because if you're working like on a personal size and you still, you know, will need some time, some space to, you know, write down your time schedule and stuff. Of course you can't use, you know, super large stamps on there, because otherwise you won't have any space to work on and to write on, okay? So whenever I go to like scrapbook shops or craft stores or whatever, I, you know, kind of look for small, cute, small design stamps. I also love to use, you know, word stamps, little boxes with lines and stuff like that. So those are actually not especially made for planners. You can use them like in Project Life and stuff. But I found that especially stems which are made for like Project Life are also pretty good to use in your planners, because they very often have the same focus, like with weekdays and calendars and little words like date, right now, today, you know, stuff like that. It's also cute. Little boxes, Instagram recorded, some stamps with some larger designs, which I'm always using for, you know, stamping some background designs. Just got some more here. So you will need some random stamps, but really what this video is also about, try to make the stamps you have work for you, okay? You don't have to go out and buy each and every planner stamp. Of course you can, and I won't say that I didn't and I don't, because I'm kind of a stamp hoarder and I also love those cute little planner stamps. But you know, the main focus in this video is supposed to be about making all the other stamps you might have at home work for you, okay? So what I also love to use are those like roller stamps with like words on here, words and phrases, or there's some of them which already have the date, month, year, which you can just adjust to your liking, which is also super convenient to use. And some wood stamps, wood mounted stamps, of course. I kind of like this cute little alphabet here to stamp some of my own words. And there are other, you know, wood mounted stamps out there which are also pretty cute and pretty neat, but my preference are acrylic stamps, also because, you know, it's easier to store them, like in drawers and stuff. I'm just checking which, can't even tell you the brand of this one. Just bought it in a like Euro store, like your dollar store. It's Valoro, I have no idea, because I know that, you know, some of you will be asking what this cute little stamp set is, or by whom it is made, but I can tell you. Just say it's made in China and it's German address on here, so I'm sorry, I have no idea. Anyway, it's pretty cute. So you will need an acrylic block, of course, for stamping, and yeah, that's actually about it. I also have a punch here, decorative punch with this corrugated circle and a little paper clip to create my own page marker with some stamps. And yeah, that's actually about it. So I think I will just put you in fast forward and yeah, jump in to give you some information here and there, and let's just start by decorating the first double spread in our planner. So I'll just take that out for decorating, and let's get started. First I gotta decide on a color scheme I would like to work in. I already got like this rose pink and teal here, which is a combination I really like right now. So I think I will do this page in this, you know, color combination.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I want to create a little bit of a background design here on my double page, and I'm using some stamps by Hero Arts, and I'm just using them in a more or less random pattern on the background with my pigment ink pads to create a nice, more or less vivid background for my page. I don't want the colors in the background to be super bright and bold, because I still want to be able to kind of write on top of it, and I don't want to put too much attention to the background. That's why I'm using a lighter color like this light silver. And as you can see now, with the bolder colors, I'm doing the first print just on a sheet of paper, and I'm only using the second print of each stamp, you know, on my page. This way I get a rather light stamped image in comparison to right now when I'm using the first print of my stamp. This gives me a more juicy and vibrant stamped image. And as you can see, when I'm stamping, I'm kind of always going across the edges of my paper, because this kind of creates a nice frame and just doesn't look so wanted. So I always try to stamp my images in a way that they kind of overlap the two pages, or that they kind of go on, you know, over the edge. And when I'm stamping words, you know, or images that I really want to be a little more prominent, a little bolder, I'm using a darker ink. Like here, I'm using like a dark copper ink so that the words kind of really stand out. And I myself really enjoy the look of distressed edges, so that's why I'm using those little ink pads, and I'm just moving them slightly around the edges of my paper to kind of achieve that, you know, shabby look, a little bit of a shabby distressed look. So next I want to add some more little cute images and designs to my page, like those cute little flags by Technique Tuesday, and I'm just adding them along the edge, or you know, kind of like banners hanging from the top of the page. Nothing that's super cute. So next it's time for some words, for some happy words on my page, and I just love these stamps by Heidi Swapp. You know, those cute little word stamps. And one thing I really love to do is to create little like bullet lists on my pages, and you can actually use any type of shape or geometric shape to create those lists. Like this arrow, for example, I'm using this to emphasize on the main task or on main focus point for that day. And then you can just pick some random smaller designs like small circles, small stars, small hearts, whatever you have on hand, to create like little bullets for your points, for your to-dos and for your appointments. Next thing I want to do is I want to kind of bring out the lines between the days, you know, the lines that are separating the days from each other a little more. And actually you can use any type of line design to kind of emphasize on those, you know, separators between the days. Of course you can like create your own, like if you're using very little designs and then just line them up. But on most stamp sheets there are some line designs already, like those arrows in a line, or circles in a line, or stars in a line. So this kind of you know, separates the days from each other a little more. Usually I'm using, or very often I'm using, washi tape to, you know, emphasize on those separators between the days. But right now we are, you know, it's all about stamping, so I'm using some stamps to kind of bring out those lines a little more. So this is the basic decoration of my page, all done with stamps only. And next I'm just writing down my appointments, my to-dos for this week. Okay, so next I already mentioned that in the beginning we're going to create some fun own self-designed washi tape. And all you need is a non-sticky craft sheet or a sheet of baking paper and some super cheap masking tape from the hardware store. And then you will just choose some random stamp designs. Like I, for example, choose some designs I already used on my page, and a matching color palette. Just make sure that you use some waterproof ink to stamp on those you know, on those stripes of masking tape, because like the chalk inks, they won't really dry on the masking tape and the colors will just, you know, smudge. So you want to use some permanent ink on those, and this will just take a little while to dry. You could also use like a heat gun, a craft heat gun, or like a hair dryer to speed that process up a little bit and to kind of set the colors. And then you're good to go, and the self-made or self-designed washi tape is ready to use. So next, let's create some cute little fun cards to put in between the pages, and I'm just using some heavyweight white paper, cutting it or trimming it to size. And then I start to decorate it with my self-made washi tape. And next I'm just stamping like one of those journaling boxes onto my paper. This stamp here is from a stamp set by Close to My Heart. And again, I'm just using my copper pigment ink pad to stamp this journaling box onto the paper. And again, I'm distressing the edges of my paper. And to add the date to my little card here, I'm just using this roller stamp by American Crafts Dear Lizzie. Another fun thing to add between your pages are project life cards. You know, those pre-designed ones. And I just love to, you know, pimp them up by just adding little designs, little words, little check boxes, or little designs to create like a bullet list again. And those are really fun to add between your pages, to use them like for, you know, brain dump, or to make lists, to make wish lists or shopping lists or birthday lists or whatever you like. So with just a little bit of stamping, some words, some tiny geometrical shapes, you can really pimp them up to your liking and kind of match them to your needs. And next I'm creating a cute little weekly card, and I'm using some stamps by me, Creative Creations, and these are my own design, but they're only available in German language. So I like to create those weekly cards to, you know, write down special things to remember, like if I need to go shop for something, or like there's a special birthday I need to remember, or special mail I definitely need to send that week. So those weekly cards usually go in between the pages too, and I'm just writing down some super important things that I don't want to forget that week. Another fun idea is to create your own little page markers or page clips, and you can use any type of geometric shape for that, especially like round shapes you maybe can punch out with a decorative punch, or just shapes you can easily cut out. Like I'm using this little geotags. This is a stem set by Bo Bunny, or this little flower again by Close to My Heart. And I'm just cutting out those little geotags and I'm just punching those flowers. And you always need like 2 of the same piece to create cute little decorative paper clips. So next you will need some of those 3-dimensional foam tapes or sticky foam, whatever it's called, and you just stick that to one side of your design. Then you use your paper clip, add it in between the layers, and then just press down the top side of it. Again, stressing the edges, and yeah, it's super easy and super cute, and you can really create super chic, super individual little page markers or today markers, paper clips, and you can always kind of match that to the design of your week, because again it's super cheap, super convenient and easy to make, and yeah, love to do that, love to play with that, and I hope you like this idea. Okay, and now let's create some cute little page flags or sticky notes, sticky page flags. I'm just punching some white paper, heavyweight white paper, with my EK Success banner or flag punch, and then you can just easily grab some stamps, some designs that you like, that you would like to work with, and stamp them onto your little paper page flags. So let's bring it all together. All the cute little things we just created. So let's start with our double spread. Just gonna put that back into my planner. As you can see, this is like week on 2 pages. And then we have our cute little cards here to put in between the pages. And as you can see, I've got different variations of it. I kind of like to do those self-made things, you know, on a sheet of paper, like for a today list. So I can add to the main things I've put down for my days. So I usually, in this section, the week, or this week, I put down things that I need to do this week, but which don't have to be done on a specific day. What I write into the days beforehand when I'm decorating my week are the fixed appointments that I have, the fixed things that I already have in my schedule. And then I add in a sheet like that with a date stamped for anything or everything else that comes up, because usually during the course of the week there are more things adding up. So in the morning I kind of sit down and write down what else I have to do besides those main appointments or main to-dos, and I'm writing that on a loose sheet that I put in between the pages, and I can take it out and add the sheet for the next day. And what I just do to hole punch them
is I use my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile, and I usually just grab a page out of my planner and then align them and hole punch the whole thing. And I can just use the holes as a guideline, just like that, and then I can put that in between the pages. And I have my kind of like a note sheet for today, and I can just check things off like that with a cute matching washi tape. And those other little cards we created, they're also kind of cute for the whole week, like where you can add birthdays, which are this week, or important mail you have to send this week, or important stuff you have to buy this week, or like ideas, just an idea list, or just a bullet list to write things down, like a brain dump, you know, everything that comes to your mind. And I also tend to put them in between the pages. Let me just hole punch them as well. Whoops. I know you should use those things, but I usually don't, so I don't need to complain, because if you're doing it like that, you know, the rings, it's not so good for the rings, so you better use those opener things on the ends, but I tend to forget, so let me just hole punch those as well. I think I want them in between those holes. And maybe let's add this one up there. Okay, so there you go. So I kind of have my week onto pages. Then I can write down like birthdays, stuff like that. You could of course also decorate and do some lists and bullets on the back of the card, but this was just to show you. Okay, I have my today sheet here of additional things I need to do today. Just an idea list and another bullet brain dump list in here. And then I have the second part of my current week. So, we also created those cute little today markers, paper clips, which are super cute to just clip to the top of the page. And you kind of have a matching, you know, day marker, matching your color scheme for the week, or matching the topic. So whatever, it's pretty cute. You could also like add one here, just for decoration purpose and just because it's super cute. And this is all about cute, right? So yeah, and one last thing are those little cute page flags. And of course right now they don't stick, and that's where this handy dandy repositionable glue comes into play. And I usually just add a little bit of the repositionable, my gosh, glue to the back of my page flags, and then I can easily like stick that in wherever I need it, just like that, or with a cute little list if I want to write down some additional information and then I can just add that somewhere, and I don't know, write down things that I need to do, like cat food, whatever, buy stamps for my letters, and I don't know, go to the bank, whatever. So this is just, I can just check that off if I did that. And of course you could leave it there because it's cute. And again, because it's repositionable, you can just tear it back off and, I don't know, trash it or whatever. But again, those are just super cute, not only to write things down, but also to just embellish your pages some more, which I love, and I bet you do too. Because otherwise I'm sure you wouldn't be watching this video. Okay, that is it. Decorated the page, did some cards, some page markers. So I think I will decorate another double spread, and I will just yeah, put you in fast forward mode to just give you some more ideas. I hope this video is not too long. Well, I personally like to watch long videos, so yeah, besides that, I really hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope I was able to give you some inspiration on how to use your stamps in your planner, besides just, you know, adding a simple image or like a checkbox or stuff. Again, there are so many possibilities, and they're almost endless, you know, with all the stamps available and with all the colors and all the different sizes and cards and stuff. So you can really play and have lots of fun with your planner and your stamps. And Jennifer from My Purpley Life, she will give you some more fun ideas of what you can do with your stamps. So now that you've watched this video, jump over to Jennifer's YouTube channel and check out her video. I will add the link in the info box below, and I will also add it to this video somewhere up there. So you might want to check out Jennifer's video as well. I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic, as all of her videos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I know I'm repeating myself. It's always so hard to find, you know, a nice end to a video. So I keep talking and talking and talking. But you know that from me by now, so hope you don't mind. Anyway, hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it, hope I could inspire you in one way or another. And again, I will just add another double spread fast forward right now, and then you can go and check out Jennifer's video. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, just give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And I would also be super happy if you would come over to visit me on my blog or join me there and follow me on Instagram, because Instagram, actually, that's the place where I share most of my stuff and most of my creative things. You know, I kind of lack in blogging a little bit. Instagram is just so much more convenient. So if you want to stay up to date, if you want to see see more of my work, just follow me on Instagram. I'd be super happy about that. Okay, thank you, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.